You have a business plan? Have you written that down? How you gonna get there? What is your business gonna be? If you don't know where you're going, how you're getting there, is that really a goal? Life doesn't happen by happenstance. It's the actions that we take, the decisions that we make that controls what we do. So we have to be very, very intentional about what we do. Follow the SMART model. That's the best way to go. SMART model. S, be specific. M, measurable. Is it measurable? A, attainable. Is it attainable? The R, realistic. Does it make sense? The last one, time-based. It has to have time. These critical keys help you put the work in. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Saturday Morning Real. Excited to have you here this morning as we develop more on our blueprint for success. Blueprint for success. Well, this month of February, our theme is derails while working your blueprint, because no matter how smoothly things may be going, out of nowhere, something can disrupt your blueprint or your way of life, and you have to know how to readjust. So that's what we have been talking about this month, and we'll continue to do so throughout the rest of the month. Well, I'm super excited to talk with you this morning, but I do want to thank you so much for all of your support. Build Your Best Life would not be possible without your prayers, your likes, your comments, your shares. So please continue to view and like, share, and comment. When you share, that means that there are so many more people that can get this content that really need it in order to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. So thank you so much. And now this morning, the topic that I have for us, I'm excited about it. Sometimes you need to accelerate. Sometimes you need to accelerate, right? Sometimes you may find yourself going about your everyday life and you're doing things at an average pace, when suddenly out of nowhere, you find normal is insufficient. You have to do what? You're going to have to find a way to accelerate. All right. let's say you find yourself on the highway. You are driving at a reasonable speed. When you come upon this vehicle in the adjacent lane and they are kind of swaying, they're swaying. Well, you know you need to slow up because you don't want to get on the side of them and they sway over in your lane. So you slow up, but then you think, if I continue to allow them to make me slow up, then not only am I slowing up, they're holding up that lane, I'll be holding up this lane, and then everybody behind us will have to go slower. So what do I need to do? When I get a break, I need to do what? Accelerate. And you know what? It is not um, the need for speed. You know, like some people just like, oh, they just like going fast. You know, it's not anything to do with the need for speed, but uh, you're not trying to show out. You're definitely not trying to get a ticket, right? But you have somewhere that you're trying to get. There's something or someone holding you back. You are in a dangerous situation. You need to act, not react, right? And guess what? A lot of times you feel this same adrenaline in your everyday life as you're going through life and you're trying to make things happen, get things done. You don't have time for what? Negative talk, negative people, arrogance, political upheaval, people that are just trying to be stagnant, etc. Right? You need to get things done. That is what you want to do. You are all about getting it done, getting things done timely, not holding others up, not procrastinating. You want to get where you want to go and you want to do it timely. Well, you know, you have to think about things that happen in life. You know, just that person on the highway that's slowing you down, that's on the highway. But like I said, that can happen every day in all the things that you do within your life. So let's just say that you're a salesperson. You're trustworthy, you're ethical, you may even be a Christian, you believe in selling, you love what you do, you believe in the product, it's good quality, and you that's what you want to do. But you work alongside others that all they want to do is just sell, 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 sell. They don't care what the person wants, what the person needs. They just want to sell. So if you allow them to use their unethical methods, they more than likely would outsell you. So you find yourself in another place where, hey, I need to accelerate. I need to accelerate. Not in the way they're accelerating, but you need to do you. Show others that you can be successful at selling, but be ethical as well. How many of you know that you can be ethical in everything that you do? You don't have to do things the way that others want you to do it. You can be ethical. So move into your lane and what? Accelerate. You know how sometimes you step on the gas and it kind of make you move, and go ahead and accelerate. Your attributes, your character will outweigh the ruthless and unethical practices of your peers. You know, sometimes those ethics can be horrific. I don't know if you've ever been anywhere. I mean, they even have it now. You can't go in your local stores and just shop because they allow salespeople to be in there trying to sell you things. You tell them that you're fine with what you have. You don't want it. Well, this little. No. Let me be me. Let me do me. Let me satisfy where I am in life. So, as a salesperson, you know, take your time. Listen to the customer. What is it that they need? Do they need your product? What variation of the product? If it's, multiple variations, because you could be a car salesperson, you can sell appliances, furniture, anything. So what is it they need? Don't just try to sell them the most expensive thing if that's not what they need. Don't try to sell them this big elaborate desk to go in their office when their office is 6 by 6. The furniture won't even go in there. But you talking so fast and blah, 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 and you're selling something that the person can't even use. You don't have to do that. You can accelerate, listen. Okay, sounds like you don't have a lot of space to work with. I was thinking, let me show you this. I know you kind of liking the vibe of this contemporary piece, but let me show you something else that's contemporary, but it's not as huge, and it can even be folded up. You remember the old Murphy bed? It even folds up during the day or when you're not using it to to be something else. You can utilize it for something else. And then you take your time to go and show them that, and they're like, wow, I wasn't even thinking that you had anything like this. This would be perfect. And if I'm going to get this is less expensive than what I was going to spend. Now I actually even have money left that I can purchase furniture for my living area. Another sale for you. Why? Because you have accelerated into your lane. You're doing you. You're being ethical. You're being positive. You're getting it done, and you're pleasing the customer as well. That's what it's all about. Yeah, sometimes you have to accelerate, but accelerate in a means and a method that is pleasing unto the customer or the other person. You're not turning someone else off because you're trying to do what you do, right? You got to do what? Accelerate. All right. Now let's think about this. This is another scenario. Let's just say that you work. You have deadlines. You have tons of work that you need to get done. You got somebody breathing down your back. Where is this? Where is that? I need the report. I needed it yesterday. I gave you a break. Blah, 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 blah. In the meantime, people are still adding to your desk. You're getting phone calls. You're getting new work. It's like, oh my goodness, what can I do? I have to get myself out of this position. I need to accelerate. I need to move. So you may feel a lot of times that you're pressured, you're behind the 8 ball. However, if you take the time to take a breather and get refocused, you will see a massive difference in your performance. And you're like, what? I got so much to do. I don't have time to stop and breathe. What do you mean? Stop and breathe and get refocused. Believe me, you can take the time and get it done, and you would be amazed at the difference that it will make. Now, I have always attempted or liked an organized desk. Is that too much? Let me put this over here, or whatever. So I have my desk organized with my, whatever, my personal effects. But then I have work. What work do I need on my desk? What work do I put away in my drawers? Whatever. But you can have your desk organized, and that can be at home. You can be a workspace at home, even your workbench or whatever. It can be organized. However, as you are working, it's organized, but then you get interrupted. Someone brings you something, they want you to look at it, so you don't have time to say, oh, I got to put this away. So you have what you were working on your desk. You take that from them. You're looking at it. Someone else brings something else. They put it on your desk. You get a phone call. Someone else has an emergency. You got to talk to them. And you're just getting pushed and pulled from all directions. What is a person to do? That is enough to impact your mental health. Well, this is something that I started to do while I was still working in corporate America, and I do it today, but it's something that I have to stop and do. Does it take time? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I can maybe do it in 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes it'll take me a couple hours, but I have to stop and do it. So I think about it. I work for a financial services organization. I work on my Build Your Best Life platform, so I have to manage that. I do everything that's tied to trying to have a successful children's ministry, the children's pastor. I assist my husband sometimes with getting his proposals or his invoices out. I have to prepare a bi-weekly Bible study lesson. So I have to prepare the lesson, have to study the lesson, get it done, do whatever I'm going to do with PowerPoints or something of that nature. I got to manage Deborah. I got to manage me. So, that means I got to keep up with my bank statements. I got to manage them, balance that. I got to do this, that, and the other for me. And did I mention I'm married? I have 4 adult children. I have 7 heartbeats, which are my grandchildren. So I want to spend time on the phone talking to my daughters in love. I got to FaceTime with some of my grandkids. I got to check on the others. Anytime they call me, I got to stop because I need to know what's going on with them. When they got time to stop, doing things with their family, and they want to talk to Nana or Mom, got to see what's going on. So you can imagine, I got all this going on a daily basis. Well, sometimes it can get wild. And I look at my desk and I'm like, oh my goodness, look at my office. No. Can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I gotta stop. I gotta breathe. There's not another thing I can get done with my office looking like this. I can't do it. So whatever that takes, if it's going to take me 20, 30 minutes, if it's going to take me a couple hours, I got to stop and I got to get it done. I put this in here, file these away. No, that's not working right there. And let me shift this over here. I'm going to reorganize. Then I'm going to accelerate. I'm going to get it done. And then, boy, hey, I'm on it. It's like then got to say, hey, you know what time it is? You still in here? Well, hell, I stopped today, got refocused, and now I'm on a mission. I am going. Everything's running smoothly, and I am on it. It's amazing the way it will make you feel. I just want to go, go, go. So no matter what you are doing in your life, no matter what you are going through, there are times when you cannot let the status quo dictate how you're going to react to something. You have your life. You have to take care of your physical health, your mental health. If you are still working, whether you're working for someone or you're doing your own business, you have to keep up with that. You have places you have to go. You got to get there by a certain time. You have children, you got to take care of your children, make sure that they are where they need to be. They're getting their projects done, they're getting their homework done. If you got kids and it's, they will be going to college in 4 or 5 years, you want to start working on that, making sure the funds are going to be available, making sure that they're taking the appropriate classes, finding out where exactly they are, keeping up with those report cards, making sure that they're studying, that they are getting in the extracurricular, whatever organizations you're in. You don't want to just be in them to say, oh, yes, I'm a member of Toastmasters, so you just on the screen every week or in the meeting every week just looking. No, you want to be a fully working member. If you can be an officer, you can be engaged, whatever the different positions. You're volunteering, you're trying to assist, you're trying to help out. You're not there just to learn how to speak. It's a great organization I don't know how I got on this field, but it's a great organization. You can learn not only speaking, but you can learn about those elevator conversations, how to organize those. You can learn leadership. You learn the art of listening, which is so essential today. So, that's just one example. But whatever organization that you're in, you want to be an active part of that. So sometimes it takes accelerating. You got to accelerate. You don't want to be mediocre. You don't want to be behind. You don't want to be like, I'm just blasé. Like, you ever been working with someone, you have the same, you do the same job. They're really, really your peer. And, you are, you give them work, but your boss is not going to say, I give you 10 and I give you 10. You got yours done and you still got 8. They're not going to, give them another 10 and you another 10. They're going to give you more, so it's like, wait a minute. That's not a good feeling. You want that person to be able to accelerate and get it done. Are they just lazy? They're not understanding. They just work really slow. Some people just analyze every single thing. Things they don't even need to analyze, to do things. But there are various things as you work, as you play, as you interact with others that will slow you down. Some things that may put you in a dangerous spot. It's not just on the highway, it's if you're walking. You ever been walking and it's like if you don't move over, you're going to walk over this person, and you're not trying to be aggressive or whatever. Like, I walk fast, so I walk faster than my husband. So sometimes I have to stop, look back, like, oh, okay, I'm leaving him. I got to slow it up. But sometimes you may, may have to put that urgency in your step because you need to get something done or do something, and so you're moving. But I just thought that was something good. That sometimes you have to understand that you do have to accelerate. You have to step out of what's normal for you and get things done. It gives you that extra go. And like I said, in those times when I have to stop to reorganize, get refocused, hey, it's like I got a full tank of gas, the road is open, and I can just go, go, go. So try it out sometimes. And if you tuned in late, we were talking about sometimes you need to accelerate. You can always go back and look at the entire broadcast. So I really, really hope that this helps someone today as you were working to listening to see, what's going on with this blueprint for success today. Let me see what tips I can get. I hope that you did get some tips. So I really appreciate you tuning in. Please make sure that you tune in on Tuesday, February 20th for our Blueprint for Success. Hey, that sounds like a plane that's accelerating. Blueprint for Success. And I guess it's going to be Brittany Clark from Huntsville, Alabama. And Brittany and I will be talking about princess dreams. Princess dreams. It's going to be a great topic. You don't want to miss it. Make sure that you tune in and check out my website. If you've been following me, what you can find there, you can find the blog that comes out Mondays at 10 a.m. I always try to write something that's engaging, that will get your attention, and also reinforce maybe something that I talk about during the week. You can check out my calendar of events and the services that I offer. I know I love to be on here with the broadcast, but I am a life coach. So if you need a coach, you're not sure, you think, maybe I do, hit me up, byblwdsmith@gmail.com. Every week I do offer gifted consultation. So it doesn't cost you anything to come and speak with me to find out how I can assist you. You do that. And also, I have a book, Build Your Best Life. You can get your autographed copy from my website, and you can also get the Kindle version from Amazon. But check out my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. And remember, this year, as we were talking about your blueprint for success, Build Your Best Life is also trying to enforce and get you to always remember that we are declaring Jeremiah 29:11 over your life. God knows the plans that He has for your life, and He wants you to do what? Have prosperity. He wants you to have prosperity, not disaster, not any of those negative things, but prosperity. And He wants you to have the future that you hope for. So please design your blueprints based on the plans that God has for you. Follow them and build your best life. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. And remember, sometimes you got to accelerate. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your week.